lifted all this in now. I've scraped the board, all the ballast off, etc. But I always like to be sure I've got a really smooth service for track with points, etc. So I'm going to lay some new 4mm board on top of this, just in this area here, because there's going to be about 4 or 5 sets of points. And I've always said it's most important that it is absolutely dead level where you have points. So I put this boarding on and then take it a step further. Oh, and as you can see, I've started with making it that bit smaller. I've taken that 2-inch board out, 2-inch pieces out here. I'm taking all this further back. I know it's only a couple of inches, but it's a couple of inches more for my belly, isn't it? But yeah, I'll get these bolts screwed down anyway. When I've drilled my holes with the normal bit, I always then go over with this one. It just makes it so that you haven't got top of the screw protruding, which of course could be another headache. You have a lump on your track. Right, I've got that those 3 sheets down now, which I think might be enough. I might just put a little bit more at this end. It's 5mm board I've just put on. I do a ramp with some polyfiller just to make it more level. I shall be using FlexiTrack code 100, Pico code 100, but I use the Hornby points, the express points, the longer ones, these sort. They connect up alright with a Pico, and of course now I use a Pico side mounted points motors, which I find a lot easier, of course. Not as professional as you'll have to use the other, but it works. But anyway, I've made a good start anyway. Well, a few bits and pieces arrived now, so should be able to start on the changes shortly. I always believe in putting new track down. I still use some of the old track I've lifted, but yeah, you get problems when it's being used and it's had ballast on it. But we'll use to give a little bit of update how far I've got so far. I've same buildings again, but I just moved back that little bit on the tracks further back, of course. And I've got a nice gentle curve in there. I always think it looks nice when you've got a good rake on and coming in on a gentle curve. I put new paving down, of course. What else have I done? Well, I'm working up here now. I'm going for this type of station, the Hornby one. I already had one. That was my homemade one. That's coming out. I've got some, they arrived today, so I'm putting them in 6 pieces. So it'll be same Hornby station both sides. And hopefully I'll get finished tonight as far as the station. And then of course Sunday I have certain things to do on a Sunday. I'm going to do all my jobs. So it might be later on next week if I get some more done. I'm waiting for some bits coming. I've ordered some cork underlay, we're in strips. It hasn't come yet. So I have to make do with this roll stuff, which of course I've had to cut strips, and it's a bit thin is that, but it'll serve its purpose. I have got the roll. I'm not all that keen on using that now. When you come to put your points and your points motors on, it's a bit difficult. I shall use it down that far end there, but I'm putting cork all up at this end where most of my points are in. A couple of tips for you. When you're setting your track down, next to your station, just come off a track, run a carriage up and down, make sure you've got your clearances right. A bit difficult holding the video camera and doing it. I've used copy decks. I don't use pins now, I always use this copy decks for gluing down. I've glued my cork down with copy decks and I've glued the track down. I'll just show you a little bit, do a little bit extra on here. As I say, I've got some strips coming next week, so it'll be a lot easier to do then. But we're going to finish it up to this station. So I'll do, put my copy decks on, put it down, put something on to weight, but I'm going to put a piece of track on so that'll weigh it down. And silly me, I've got a couple of bits underneath there. I should have made sure it was clean underneath first. That's alright now. Right, I've got a piece of tack here. I've already got the fish plates on, and joiners as they call them. Copy decks on the track again, on the underlay, the track underlay now. It's a good job I've got another one, but it's going to run out. That's all you need. Now the other big tip is use track spacers if you can get some. They sell them at hobby shops, or decent hobby shops anyway. Your track spacers just keeps it right then. The right distance between the tracks. That's it. I'll put 3 in and then I should be more or less. And that way I know it's all exactly parallel, it should be. And then of course you've got to wait for that to dry, so I use a bit of weight, put a bit of weight on. That'll dry off, and that's all I do. And of course later on when it's all set and what have you, we start with the ballasting. I was going to mention, I noticed a lot of you leave gaps where your joints are. You know, easiest way to that is if you just, when you get a new track or even some old track, just nip off your sleepers at the end. You have to do anyway. And then just with a sharp knife trim them shoes off. That's a rusty old knife. Another one somewhere. And then a bit of glue on it, and just you do singles, you do doubles. I usually have to do a double where the points are, but that's a single will do that. Put that in there now. Glue's not come off properly, has it? It's stopping it going under. So you're going to make sure they're off. That's better. There you are, when that's dried then you won't notice there's a joint there. Can you see that? I've done a few others. That's all you do. Use your sleepers up. I'll just give you a little bit of an update of how far I've got so far with this. I've got the tracks all joined up now, so at least I can run trains round. I've a hell of a lot to do yet, as you can see. But main part of it's done now with the track, as I said. I've got 2 main lines running round as before, but an extra loop round the other side of the stations there, on a little siding in there. Some more points in, points motors to be fitted up as yet, ballasting, etc, etc, etc. But at least we're getting there. I apologise if I haven't put comments on a lot just lately, but we're away on holiday last week and part of the week before, I got back and I had a new bathroom done, and house is in a bit upside down, as you might say, so there's been a lot of jobs to do. In fact, this is the first day I've got back home. Maybe it's second day I managed to put an hour in or 2 hours in to catching up with this, but I'll just run a train round and you can see. I've got loads to do, as I say, and I've got some new back walling to go there. I'll show you this retaining wall from Metcalfe, and it's going to go all down that end all down there. I often get asked how many sets of droppers there are, how far apart do I put my droppers in to my buzz line. Well, on this I've just done this track, as I say, and it's got 28-30 foot, and I've got one set there, one set there, another one here, and then two down here at the bottom. So that's like 4 sets of droppers in 30 foot, and it works quite well. The other bit of good news is I've got my ECOS back, £164. It should be like new now again. Just put this down. I'm just running this class 24 out slowly. In fact, it's come down the wrong line now. But it's going to give me good angles with my camera now in the stations. Give you a better idea now, from one loop to the next loop, or outer line, inner line, outer line, around the other side of the stations. Bit of a mess, isn't it all? But that's better now with a gentler curve around there.